Yeah.
Talk about like the cool experiences that came with being on the team and the connections you made. You mentioned earlier off camera about playing against some professional players.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that. How it started, how you got the call.
Yeah. It wasn't necessarily because like I was a good soccer player and I got the opportunity to play with good players. It was so I don't want to get it wrong, but I think it was the Copa America.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Copa America 2016. They happened to have it here in the Bay Area, and they had some games at Levi's. So basically, whenever there was a game on Levi's, international teams would need places to practice, and kind of get themselves going for the games. And for one reason or another, San Jose State was pretty popular choice for a lot of international teams. I think it had to do with our training facility. So our weight room was right next to the field, to where other campuses are really spread out. So Stanford, a great facility, right? But I think it's a pretty long walk between like one thing to another. Mm-hmm. And ours is like, here's a gym, here's a field. Like literally you're off the field, you're in the gym. So I think that had to do with it. But it was a summer. We were technically not playing. And like I said, I stayed in San Jose a lot in the summers. So my coach called me and texted our groups and was like, hey, so we are going to get international teams to come use our facilities. Like, do you want to help out? And of course, like, yeah, like, let me think about it. Like, you know,
at this point, do you know what teams?
We knew Argentina.
Okay.
We knew Argentina. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the only thing I knew at that point. It was like, dude, and the thing is, Argentina used it for the whole tournament. So we had Argentina for like 2 weeks, for like a long time. And the whole field is gated. So one time you came to play, you can, so that field, they use that facility.
Yeah.
And the coaches walk in first, the equipment managers, they start setting up the training, and they basically call us over. So it's a group of, I would say about 12 of us. It was about 6 or 7 of us from the men's soccer team, and then there was players from the women's team there as well. And they call us in and are basically like, hey, you're here to help. Like, you're not a fan. They get fans 24/7. This is a closed practice, no media, right? So sometimes you can have a practice where they still have ESPN or reporters out there. Right. It was a closed practice. So they said, don't talk to them. Don't
fangirl.
Exactly. Just observe, basically.
Act like you belong.
Yeah. But we were basically assigned different spots around the inside of the fence. So if they needed a ball, kick them a ball. Like, very easy, little, basic, very basic, like little jobs here and there. But keep in mind, we had them for 2 weeks. So no matter how much like you ignore them or they ignore you, like after 2 weeks of seeing them every day, you kind of start like, what's up, Di Maria? Like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
So
you know?
Are they cool too, or are they just kind of professional about it and don't talk to you?
No, they're cool, dude. Like, I think it's with anything, right? I think I was starstruck at first, but you have nice players, you have friendly players, you have stuck-up players. Like, it's just like with anything, right? But the first day, we're all lined up in our spot. Argentina walks out. And, dude, like, think of Argentina's roster, like, just loaded. Mm-hmm. And, like, you just walk, like, oh, dang, that's Di Maria. Oh, that's Agüero. That's Higuain. Like, damn, Mascherano. Like, just one by one, like, coming in, and you're just like, dude, this is Argentina, like, national team. I'm not sure what it was, but I think Messi was going through, like, remember those, like, whole taxes things, like the court cases?
He had to get there late, right?
Yeah, so he wasn't there the first, like, few days. And the coaches would always tell us, because the equipment guys, we got pretty cool with the equipment guy. His name was Maxi. And he would always be like, dude, like, you don't understand. Like, you're starstruck now. Like, wait till you see Messi. Like, you're not going to know how to act. Like, it's a different thing. It's like a different, like he's a god. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And this is his own staff, like, talking about it. One of their coaches actually had a Messi tattoo. Like he had Messi's portrait, and like that's his coach.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that's so insane.
So I got lucky because I actually got involved with the teams quite a bit, more than some of my other teammates, because the goalkeepers, they do a lot of crossing, or they need people to shoot on them. And they would always say, I need a righty and I need a lefty. And I was the only lefty there.
Oh, nice.
So every day I was shooting on the goalkeepers.
Do they tell you where to shoot it, or you just shoot?
No,
whatever?
like we do shooting drills sometimes where it's like, I'm going to lay it off and just hit him. Or there was times where take a out swinging cross or take a in swinging cross, like from the right side or whatever. Yeah. So I was just kind of feeding them those. And so that was cool. It got to the point where it's like, you were trying to score on them and they would tease you, like you know what I mean? Like it was pretty cool. So that was overall the feeling with Argentina. When Messi finally came, dude, like you can't prepare for it. I got lucky because I was on the side where he trained on his own off to like a corner, and he had like drills and a trainer there with him, and I was like right there. And I was just like watching him train. Like it was something as simple as like cone dribbling. And I was like, dude, this guy's unreal. Like best player ever in my opinion. And I'm a diehard Madrid fan, right? Like Messi's the best player ever. And quiet, right? Doesn't talk much, doesn't say much. And he just, dude, goes, shoots free kicks, all like top corner, like so consistent, right? A real professional. And one of the days we were helping them pick up at the end, and Lavesi, super nice. He was like the most talkative one. He would come up to you and like,
he seems like a jokester.
Yeah, he would come. He would come up to you and be like, "What's up?" Like, "What's up?" and stuff like that. And one of the days, Lavesi, Pastore, the goalkeepers, and like a few other players that I can't think of right now, but they were kind of coming off of injury. So they needed to play and like ease their way into it. So we played like a little 5-on-5 tournament. And I was on a team with Lavesi, Pastore, me, and a few of my teammates, and like a goalkeeper of the Argentina team. So like I was playing with them. Like we were actually joined in on the last day. And me and Lavesi started kind of talking, and it was just like, dude, like we have a good team. Like we're going to win this little 5-on-5, whatever. Kind of started joking around. And then when we left, we were walking off the field together. Keep in mind the girls' women's team was there too, right? The San Jose State. And to them, like being from Argentina and playing in Europe, like a lot of people don't understand that that's not huge in other places yet, right? Like women's soccer, like you know what I mean? Like it's still up and coming. So Lavesi, like joking around, he was like, "So what? Are you guys like on a team together? Like what do you guys do? Like you guys share a training room? Like what is it?" Because they didn't understand the concept of college soccer. And then Messi was there. So it was me and my good friend Jonathan Colunga, and Lavesi and Messi. And Messi asked us, he was like, "Hey, so what do you guys do? Like, where do you play?" Dude, I didn't say anything. I froze. Like I was just like, what? Like I didn't say nothing. And then my friend Jonathan started talking to him, and they started having a conversation and talking, and we're a college. We represent this college. They represent the women's college. And I'm still like, dude, like we're having a conversation with Messi right now.
Is this in English or is this in Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay.
In Spanish.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, Japanese. No. But yeah, so still quiet guy, right? So still not like super into it or anything, just kind of asking and curious. And then I was like, okay, like I need to say something, right? Like we need to talk. So we just started a conversation. It kind of was like, hey, so what are your guys' plans? Like, you guys gonna see anything around the Bay Area? And then he's like, no, I can't. Like, I'm on a thing. And then we were like joking around, like, dude, you're Messi. Like, yes, you can. Like, you can do whatever you want. And then he was like, no.
What, the team won't let him go out?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, no, I can't. Like, I'm just gonna be in the hotel. Like, we're in a tournament. I was like, dude, you're Messi. Like,
do whatever
you
want.
really, like, you want to come hang out with us?